All right. Yuma, Arizona mayor declaring a local emergency as overwhelmed and understaffed border agents are scrambling to apprehend hundreds of illegal immigrants.
That extreme level of proclamation really opens doors. It created a large backup, then caused the spill out into the community. And really the differences between now and when we've had releases into the community before is that these individuals have not been through the process at Border Patrol.
Joining us live, ranking member of the House Subcommittee on Workforce Protections, Congressman Fred Keller. Congressman, great to see you as always. At this point, is Joe Biden simply ignoring this crisis almost willfully at this point?
The crisis at the border, yeah, it appears that way. And the vice president supposedly was getting to the root cause. And there's myself and about 100 of my colleagues on the Republican side did something they didn't do, and that was visit the southern border, the ports of entry, the intake facilities, and talk to the border agents and the American families that are living on this side of the border, dealing with the crisis they've created.
Let's talk specifically about Yuma, Arizona, because these numbers are wild. In October 2020, there were 787 encounters with illegal immigrants. Look at 2021, October, over 21,000. Do you know why there has been such a spike in encounters in the Yuma County, Arizona area? Usually when we think of illegal immigrant border crossings at a high capacity, we think Texas. But now Arizona has become sort of ground zero for this behavior.
Oh, I think they're going to wherever they think they can get across the border, and Texas is doing some things. The state itself is doing some things, not necessarily the administration. And one thing that I learned when I was at the border is that the cartels have more control over the border than the president is allowing our Border Patrol agents to exercise. And the Trump policies were working to remain in Mexico. Just take a look at building the wall. Those things work. And the Biden administration has reversed all that and gone back to catch and release. And now we have the danger of people that have been on the terror watch list that have been caught crossing the border. And what's more concerning about the ones we're catching is the people that are not being caught that could be coming into the United States.
Yeah, Congressman, real quick, because you said the Biden administration went back to catch and release. They did have to re-implement the Remain in Mexico policy. But the thing that I found interesting about that is that it's only at rolling out in 7 entry points, which means, if I'm understanding this correctly, that an illegal immigrant, if they go to the 8th checkpoint that isn't on the Remain in Mexico list, it is catch and release once again.
Yes, it is. They need to get back to the policies that were proven that work, and that is to remain in Mexico and apply it equally across the entire border, across every encounter. Mm-hmm. They also need to look at finishing the wall and enforcing our nation's laws, the laws which they took an oath to uphold.
Congressman, quickly on this final topic, the entire House Republican Conference uniting behind your resolution to eliminate Joe Biden's vaccine mandate for businesses. The numbers and the politics say you lose this. You say the message of your resolution could overcome all that. Why?
Well, because we're seeing Democrat governors in some states support this. I've had conversations with my Democrat colleagues on the other side of the aisle as we're getting more support. And they're hearing the same things that I'm hearing from people all across Pennsylvania's 12th congressional districts, things my Republican colleagues are hearing, that this mandate is really going to create more of a problem to the people who created the greatest economy in the world and got us through this pandemic. And that's the people that go to work every day. 80 million Americans are going to be impacted by this, and they shouldn't be forced to decide whether they can provide for their families and work versus get a shot or testing. So this is really a thing of whether we stand with the American people, the people for whom we work, or we stand for a mandate put in by this president.
Congressman Fred Keller, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.